Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be regarding a makeup tutorial where I will be creating this Indian traditional party makeup look. You can wear this look for the upcoming Saraswati Puja as well. This is a very natural dewy makeup look or for any festival or for any Indian, wedding if you're attending. So this is definitely one of the perfect look to wear. So without wasting your time, let's get started and let me share all the tips and tricks and all the steps in this video. So first of all, I will be moisturizing my face. So recently I've come across this moisturizer which is from Cetaphil. Absolutely love this. Now I would also like to tell you I have an oily skin and this does wonders to my skin like after I apply it. And since I've started using this moisturizer, I have been loving how it settles in my skin. So definitely recommend it for people who have oily skin because it does control the oil. Next, I'm going to be using a primer which is from Rare Beauty. Now this is a very hydrating cushiony gel primer that blurs the look of pores and fine lines and also boosts and extends makeup wear and help find the shine all day. And I'm taking a very small pea size amount and applying it on the T-zone area to block the excessive oil coming on my face. Lip balm, I am using this lip balm from Zara which is little tinted just to add little color to my lips. Now let's move on to the eyeshadow primer. Now if you're someone whose eyelids are super oily, highly recommend to use a eye primer. So I'm just taking a very small amount at the back of my hand and then using a brush I'm going to be applying it all over my eyelids and then letting it settle down for a couple of seconds, and then we'll be moving on to the applying the eyeshadow. So let's leave it for a couple of seconds, and meanwhile I will be brushing my eyebrow hair upwards. And the eyebrow pencil today I am using is from NYX Cosmetics, which is one of my favorite products, and I've been using this from so long. After brushing the eyebrow hair upwards, I will be outlining my eyebrow to create a boundary and then slowly creating the hair-like strokes to fill in the eyebrow so that it looks very natural and also fill in the gaps. Now I'm taking Huda Beauty concealer. You can take any concealer, and I'm going to be applying a very little bit concealer on the pointed brush, and I'm going to be cleaning the edges of my eyebrow so it looks more sharp and edgy and also gives a little lifted look to my eyebrows. Now let's move on to the eyeshadow palette. Since our primer is already settled down, we will be jumping into the eyeshadow look now. So the palette today which I'm using is an Empowered palette from Huda Beauty, and the first color which I will be taking is a Best Self color, which will be my transition color, and then using a big fluffy brush I will be applying it on all over my eyelids. Now the second color which I will be taking is a Get It color from the same palette and applying it on the outer V corners of my eyes, and then using a big fluffy brush blending it out. Third color which I will be taking is a Legacy color from the same palette. Again, using a different brush I will be applying it on the outer V corners. I'm kind of creating a depth kind of a look just to add more depth in the outer V corners. The fourth color which I will be using is a Bold Moves color, which is a shimmery color, and will be applying it on the front 3/4 part of my eyelid. Now you can use a brush here. I'm using my finger because our fingers have natural oils which helps in adding more pigment to the color, and it just kind of settles down your eyeshadow very well. Today we are also creating a very soft smoky liner, so that's why I'm using a pencil from NYX Cosmetic in the shade Black, and I will be creating a rough thin line very close to my eyelash line, just creating a very thin eyeliner. Okay, and then using a pencil brush I will be blending it out. Now make sure your eyeliner should not be thick, it should be thin, and should not be perfect because we will be blending it out later. Eyeliner is blended. I am going to curl my eyelashes, and for adding the mascara I am using my all-time favorite mascara from Huda Beauty and will be applying the mascara on both of my eyelashes. Falsies, I'm using Jade eyelashes from Huda Beauty. Now since eye makeup is already done, let's jump on to the base makeup. For base makeup today I'm using Too Faced foundation, which is a buildable foundation from medium to full coverage, and I'm also using Born to Glow illuminator because since we are creating a dewy look, so I will be mixing both of these together and then creating putting up dots on my face and then using a beauty blender, I will be blending out the entire foundation. This is a very beautiful foundation, guys. It just blends like a butter, and it's a buildable foundation from medium to full coverage. For concealer, I am using a cookie dough concealer from Huda Beauty. This is my current favorite concealer. This is a full coverage concealer. I will be applying it under my eyes and also on the areas where I need to highlight my face. For contouring, I've recently started using concealers for contouring my face, and I'm using the Huda Beauty concealer for contouring purposes, leaving the concealer on my face for a couple of minutes so that it just settles down. And then meanwhile, I also added the lash. Now once my concealer has settled down, I will start blending out everything, starting from the contouring part. So I will be contouring my face and just kind of sharpening my features. Now using a beauty blender, I will be blending out the concealer under my eyes and also on all the areas where I've applied the concealer. And for the loose powder, today I'm using a Makeup Revolution Banana Brighten Baking Powder. To be honest, this is the first time I'm using it, and my honest review was that I'm not a fan. I didn't like this product too much, but again, the color was like way too yellow and I felt like it kind of leaves a yellow residue. So not a fan. I did use it, but no, I would not recommend it. Now I will be setting my face using a glass spray from Maybelline, which will leave a kind of a dewiness or dewy effect on my face. This palette which I will be using is a Real Her Face palette, which has blush, bronzer and highlight included in it. I think it's one of the perfect palette. If you are traveling, you should have like everything in one go. So I think this is a very good palette. So I will be using the blush from the same palette and applying it on the apple of my cheeks. It's very convenient when one product has like multiple things, so you can just carry them when you're traveling and you don't have to carry excessive items. For the lip liner, I'm using Pink Brown Lip Contour 2.0 lip liner from Huda Beauty, outlining my lips. For lipstick, I'm using the newly launched lipstick from Maybelline in the shade Lippy. Highly recommended for people if you're into a glossy lips or lipstick. So that's my final look, you guys. I did a very plain jura and added jhumkas. I'm wearing a sari. These jhumkas are, I think, from one of the local shops here in California. I don't remember the name of the shop, but they're very lightweight and I love how they look. I also added bindi and did a side bun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and like this makeup tutorial. If you have any questions, please make sure you comment down below and let me know. I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Well, that was all about today's video. I will see you guys super soon with a brand new video, but till then, please take care and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day. Bye.